The truth about internet leads. What are the top 3 things you need to know before you purchase internet leads? That's what we're going to talk about today. Welcome to the Real Estate Game Plan Podcast, where we bring you inspiration, actionable steps, and knowledge to build your game plan to take your real estate business to the next level. My name is Demo.
And I'm Derek, and we are licensed real estate brokers and your hosts for this podcast. Let's get started. All right, so perhaps you are a real estate agent and you have been promised leads maybe in a recruiting effort by another real estate company, or you're just thinking about enrolling in an online lead source yourself. What are 3 things that you need to know about online leads? And kind of just to get us started off here is online leads are very time sensitive. Mm-hmm. So you need to be available to take that call, to accept that push notification on your phone, whatever the case may be. And you need to be fast.
Yeah. Speed to lead is what they call it. And you're right. You'll either get that through a push notification, a phone call, an email, some form of notification to you. And if you're not on top of that within reality, less than 5 seconds. Yeah. So if you're not available for those types of leads in that short of a time frame, and if you're not comfortable, being able to do that, it's probably not for you. And the reality is, these leads are typically going out to multiple agents, and someone's going to push that button soon. And the goal for the lead aggregators that are sending these leads is to have that person helped as quickly as possible. So, from their standpoint, if you're not available, it's going to the next person until someone's available to help. So you're right. You have to be available and quick.
Absolutely. Strike while the iron's hot, so to speak. And they are expensive. And, years ago, it was more common for agents to pay for leads up front. So don't see that as much anymore. But that referral fee due upon closing, in most cases, it can be close to 40%.
Yeah, 35, 38, 40%. And that's pretty much all across the board, especially for the major lead sources that are out there. Now, you can do some different things on the internet with Facebook and your own marketing, but we're talking about leads that you actually purchase. And so like what Derek said, used to be able to pay up front. Some sources you still can, but not the big ones. The big ones are, especially in the metro Atlanta area, are lead sources that will take 35, 38, 40% of the commission at closing. And so you also have to factor that into, what you're paying your broker split, what your monthly fees are, your total package, because is this even an ROI for you at any point, much less is it a good lead source?
Right. And some commission's better than no commission. And if these leads, just to kind of give another take on that, if you find these to be profitable, you find these to be good leads, but oftentimes it is a high volume game, so to speak. The percentage of online leads that actually close is low.
Yeah. All the numbers that we've seen are in the 3 to 5% category of close. So every 100 leads that you get from any particular lead source on the internet, you're going to close about 3 to 5 of those in a reasonable time frame. Now, you can look at it 2 ways. One is, wow, that's a large number to have and then only have 3 to 5 closings. Or you can look at it like, wow, that's a lot of people that I'm able to keep in touch with, maybe work with them in the future, work with their friends and family in the future, educate them about real estate and on down the line. Right. And so really you have to figure out, does that work for you? Are you available, number one, and fast? Number 2, are you willing to have that expense, with these leads? And then number 3, are you willing to look at it from a long-term picture, a high volume of a lot of leads, maybe a few closings at the beginning, but maybe turning it into something that can long-term be part of your strategy?
Right. And those are great thoughts too, great ideas to consider. And because not everyone's ready to buy right now. Some of these leads, a lot of these leads are going to need to be nurtured along the way. And many companies have their own screening process, but nothing's perfect. They are online leads. There's no real verification during the screening process. So just understand that not every lead's going to be a lead right now, of course. Some of them will be down the road, and some of them may just be folks that were interested and just made a few clicks online.
Yeah, and you hit on it. The time frame, the numbers that I've seen are around 6 months on average. And so when those leads do close, it's typically not tomorrow, right? It is a 6-month average. Some will close 30, some a year, and so then you get to that 6-month average. So you have to have that long-term mindset if you're going to jump into these. They can be a good source of your business. We here at Solid Source always advise you to do multiple lead services, meaning your sphere of influence, the people that already know, like, and trust you. That's our number one goal for you, is to be able to give them educational content about real estate, like our market update videos, being able to just keep in touch with them and make sure that when they are ready, that you are the person that they are calling. And so that is your number one, by far, best source of business. And then this can be a supplemental or something that maybe gets you to that point.
Right. Don't put all your eggs in one basket. Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So
definitely
completely agree with you. Your own leads from your own sphere of influence that you are capturing, because it could be your own online leads.
That's right.
Your website, your CRM, etc. Those are gold.
That's right.
For sure.
Definitely. Well, we appreciate you watching and listening today. Please subscribe. Please give us some feedback, and we'd love a 5-star review from you, and we'll see you next time. You've been listening to the Real Estate Game Plan Podcast. Don't forget to like and subscribe on YouTube and leave us a 5-star review on your favorite podcast platform. Thank you for listening.